Technology is blurring the lines between life and death. In China, artificial intelligence is being used to create digital replicas of deceased loved ones. This phenomenon is rapidly gaining popularity. Families can now interact with digital versions of those they have lost. These digital replicas, powered by deepfake technology, learn from photos, videos, and voice recordings. The AI analyzes this data and builds a virtual persona. This persona can hold conversations, share memories, and even react emotionally. It provides a semblance of continued connection with the departed. The implications of this technology are profound and far-reaching. It offers a new way to cope with grief and loss. However, it also raises ethical questions about identity, memory, and the very nature of death. As this technology becomes increasingly sophisticated and accessible, it forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about our relationship with mortality in the digital age. Creating a digital replica of a deceased loved one is no longer a costly and complex endeavor. The technology behind deepfakes has become increasingly affordable and user-friendly. Companies in China are offering these services at a fraction of the cost of just a few years ago. User-friendly software and readily available AI models have democratized the process. Families can now create digital replicas with relative ease. They simply need to provide the necessary data, and the AI takes care of the rest. This accessibility is a key factor driving the widespread adoption of this technology. As the cost and complexity decrease, more people are turning to digital replicas as a way to cope with loss. This surge in demand is fueling a booming industry in China. Companies are constantly innovating and improving their services to cater to a growing customer base. The accessibility of this technology ensures its continued growth and raises important questions about its long-term societal impact. The use of AI to recreate deceased loved ones is finding fertile ground in China. The country's unique cultural context and its rapid technological advancement are creating a perfect storm for the adoption of this technology. Millions of users are embracing digital replicas. China's deep cultural reverence for ancestors plays a significant role in this trend. The desire to maintain a connection with those who have passed away is deeply rooted in Chinese tradition. Digital replicas offer a modern solution to this age-old desire. They allow families to honor their ancestors in a way that aligns with both traditional values and technological progress. The Chinese government's proactive stance on AI development is another contributing factor. China is investing heavily in artificial intelligence research and development. This creates a supportive environment for companies working on digital replicas. The government sees AI as a key driver of economic growth and societal progress. This favorable environment, combined with cultural acceptance, is propelling the widespread adoption of this technology in China. The ability to digitally resurrect the dead is fraught with ethical dilemmas. As this technology becomes more sophisticated and accessible, it raises fundamental questions about the nature of death, memory, and personal identity. The ethical implications are complex and multifaceted. One of the most pressing concerns is the potential for manipulation and exploitation. Digital replicas are only as good as the data they are trained on. This raises questions about authenticity and the possibility of creating idealized or distorted versions of the deceased. There is also the risk of using these replicas for malicious purposes, such as fraud or identity theft. Another ethical consideration is the impact on the grieving process. While digital replicas may offer some solace, they could also hinder the ability to move on. Prolonged interaction with a digital version of a loved one might prevent individuals from accepting their loss and finding closure. This raises concerns about the potential for unhealthy attachments and psychological harm. As we navigate this uncharted territory, it is crucial to engage in open and honest discussions about the ethical implications of digitally resurrecting the dead. The rise of digital replicas in China reflects a broader cultural shift in how we deal with death and remembrance in the digital age. As technology continues to evolve, our understanding of grief and the afterlife is being redefined. This has profound implications for the future of mourning and memorialization. The cultural significance of digital replicas in China highlights the evolving relationship between technology and tradition. The adoption of this technology demonstrates how ancient customs can adapt and integrate with modern innovations. It also underscores the enduring human need to connect with loved ones, even in the face of death. The future of digital replicas is full of possibilities but also uncertainties. As technology advances, we can expect even more realistic and interactive representations of the deceased. This raises questions about the potential for virtual cemeteries, digital legacies, and even the creation of artificial consciousness. The ethical and societal implications of these developments will require careful consideration and ongoing dialogue. The intersection of culture, technology, and the human condition is shaping the future of grief and remembrance in profound ways.